Hello students, welcome back to our grammar class. Today we are going to understand an important element of English, prepositions. Prepositions are words that are usually placed before a noun or pronoun. They show the relationship between that noun or pronoun and some other words in the sentence. Check the examples. As you can see from these examples, the words highlighted are the prepositions. They show relationships like place, location, possession, or fear, and direction, helping us understand how different parts of the sentence are connected. Prepositions help us understand where, when, or in what direction something happens. There are different types of prepositions. Prepositions of place and position, prepositions of time, prepositions of direction, prepositions of place and position. This is used to show where something is located or the position of something. They tell us the place, position, or arrangement of a person, animal, or object in a sentence. Here are some common prepositions of place and position. Above or over. This is mainly used when describing a position that is higher than or directly over something. Example, the fan is hanging above the table. Across. This is used to indicate movement or location from one side to the other. Example, the cat ran across the road. Among. This is used when something or someone is in the middle of a group of people, places, or things. Example, she is sitting among her friends. At. This is used for a small, specific place or point. Example, meet me at the bus stop. Behind. This shows a position that is partly or fully covered by something in front. Example, the ball is behind the chair. Below, under. This is used to indicate that something is lower than another object or person. Example, the shoes are kept under the bed. Beside, by. This is used to show that something is next to or at the side of someone or something. Example, the dog is sitting beside its owner. Between. This is used when something is in the middle of two things, people, or places. Example, the shop is between the school and the library. Beyond. This is used to describe a place that is on the other side of something or farther than a point. Example, the mountains are beyond the river. On or upon. This is used to show that something is positioned on the surface of something else. Example, the book is on the table. In. This is used when something or someone is inside a limited space, room, building, or country. Example, there are many students in the classroom. Prepositions of time. These prepositions tell us when something happens. Some common prepositions are after. This is used to show that something happens following the completion of an action. Example, I reached the bus station after the bus left. Around. This is used when mentioning a tentative or approximate time. Example, I can call you around 3 p.m. At. This is used to indicate a specific point in time or a non-specific time. Example, I'll meet you at 7 o'clock, or there's so much confusion at present. Before. This is used to indicate a time prior to the beginning of an action. Example, I finished my homework before replying to my mother's text. Between. This is used to indicate a period of time amid 2 points. Example, please call me between 9:15 and 10 a.m. By. This is used to show a deadline or the latest time an action should happen. Example, the work will start over by 8 in the morning. During. This is used to indicate that something happens while another action or event is taking place. Example, the roads were closed during the storm. 4. This is used to indicate the length or duration of time. Example, I have been calling you for the last 3 hours. From. This is used to indicate the starting point of time. Example, my family lived in this society from 2010 to 2020. In. This is used to indicate a part of the day, a period of time, or a future time. Example, it was raining in the morning. On. This is used to show a specific date or day. Example, my birthday is on September 29. Since. This is used to show the starting point of an action continuing till now. Example, I have been sleeping since yesterday morning. 2. This is used to indicate the end point of a time period. Example, the book fair is from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Until. This is used to show that an action continues up to a certain point in time. Example, you should rest until you have fully recovered from the pain. Prepositions of direction. These prepositions show movement or direction. Some common prepositions are across. This is used to show movement from one side to the other of a flat surface. Example, go across the bridge. Against. This is used when moving in the opposite direction to something. Example, I was walking against the wind. Along. This is used for side-by-side or parallel movement. Example, Charan is walking along the fence. Around. This is used to indicate circular movement. Example, we went around the park 4 times. At. This is used to show the direction of a target. Example, meet me at the stop sign. By. This is used to show the means of transport. Example, I come to school by car. From. This is used to show the starting point of movement. Example, Daisy needs to start her journey from Minnesota. Into. This is used to indicate movement inside something. Example, Soham jumped into the pool. Off. This is used to show movement away from something. Example, Ria fell off the chair. Onto. This is used to show movement onto a surface. Example, the dog jumped onto the roof. Over. This is used to indicate movement to the other side of a higher surface. Example, the boy climbed over the tree. Through. This is used to indicate movement inside a large area such as a room or building. Example, I walked through the classroom. To. This is used to show the destination of movement. Example, I'm going to the railway station now. Up. This is used to indicate upward movement. Example, Jackson went up the street. It's practice time. Pause these questions and answer the following. Check the answers. Great work learning about prepositions. Prepositions are everywhere in English and they make our sentences clear, interesting, and easy to understand. Keep practicing and soon you'll be using them naturally in your writing and speaking.